Hey guys, it's me again. We're joining here. This is the second video ever. And if you haven't watched the first one, my name is Stav. I'm gonna just talk to you about stuff, different stuff, good stuff, bad stuff, experiences, or some cool stuff. And instead of showing myself, because that's not that interesting, I'm gonna show my foster cats and dog and my own cat and my own dog. So I'm gonna do a quick introduction here for the little ones. This one right here, that's Mama Cherry. She's the mom here. This guy is Mango. The one across from him, this one is Orange. This one is Kiwi. And this one is Papaya. They all got to me from a shelter. There were 7 kittens when they arrived. They were 2 weeks old. Now they're about 3 months old. And a few of them already found homes, and some of them are still here, still looking. Hi, and that's their mama. She's also looking for a home. Yeah, so there they are. They just got their their dose of that's yucky, Cherry. They just got their dose of wet food. They get it every few days, especially on days I don't have that much time to spend with them and I feel bad. Hi guys. Hello. Hi. Hi. Okay. So this video I'm gonna do like a short version of my coming out story, just because I don't think people can learn from it, but like just have another perspective of it. Let's hope the babies will stay here so you can watch them. So I grew up not really caring much about like who I am drawn to or something. And then I dated guys until I was maybe, guys, you're all leaving? Some of you should stay. I dated guys until I was, until I got to the States. I was an au pair in the States. And, hi. So I dated guys until I was maybe 21. And then at 21, a very close friend of mine told me that she has feelings for me. And I was like, okay. I wasn't really sure what to do with it. Like, it wasn't mutual. I never thought about it. I never considered it or anything like that. So she said that, and nothing, we just carried on as friends. And within a few months, I did start feeling the same way, kind of. And that's when, hi Mango. So yeah, I felt kind of the same way as she did, and then we started like dating, sort of. So I was in the States. I was an au pair in the States. I live in Israel. So I was an au pair, and then after I finished being an au pair, I went to Costa Rica. That's where she was from. And then I moved to Costa Rica, not for the relationship, more as in I didn't want to go back to Israel. They all came back for the box. Guys, there's nothing in the box. So yeah, I didn't want to stay in Israel. I'll get into that later on. So I moved to Costa Rica. I went to school there, and we were together, sort of. It wasn't a good relationship at all. Like, it was a very needy and very one-sided. It wasn't healthy at all. But that's how I realized I can or want to be with girls also. Like, I don't consider myself, like I said, I was straight until I was 21. I obviously was not straight, but I just did not consider it. And then so now I don't consider myself gay or a lesbian, because I don't know, everything can change and everything can be like, I'm not gonna restrict myself to one thing. But I do have a girlfriend of 4 years now. We do live together. So now I'm like I'm with my loving girlfriend and everything is good. But I'm not gonna label myself saying, oh, I'm a lesbian, because I don't know, like everything can change. I feel like I'm drawn to a person more than to like their, if it's a female or a male. Anyhow, so the coming out per se, I did not tell my parents when I moved to Costa Rica that I do have a girlfriend there. So they come, and I did tell my friends right away, like as soon as I realized I do have feelings for her, even before we're together. I did tell my friends. I did not feel any like whatever, that this is a thing that happened. I really didn't think anything of it. I didn't care, basically. So I did tell my friends, but with my parents, the situation is a little more complex, so I'll tell you more about it in a different video. So I told myself when I was in Costa Rica dating that girl, I told myself that as soon as I know what's happening, as soon as I know it's serious, I will tell my parents. Like, if it's not really serious, I'm not gonna start a whole big thing until I know it's serious. And we broke up very quickly, actually, so it wasn't a thing. Then after we broke up, I was there maybe for 6 months in Costa Rica. Then I went back to Israel, and then maybe a year later, I went on a dating site, OkCupid, and that's where I met my current girlfriend. And same thing. I said, once it gets serious, I'm gonna tell my parents about it, and we'll see what happens. I wasn't so concerned about telling them that I am dating a girl, more than I was concerned that I am dating a non-Jewish girl, which is for my generation is not that big of a deal, but for my parents' generation is a little bit more